Opening round scheduled for 10. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Good, solid double jab by Lewis. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Lewis is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Bishop's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Lewis is starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. That's an impactful right hand by Andre Bishop. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong.
Big shot there. Lewis is down by way of a beautiful combination. That was great work.
Yeah, and he helped himself or hurt himself by standing there right in the middle.
So the knockdown scored against Lennox Lewis, and we'll see what comes of it now. Good double jab by Lewis. Scored well up top. Bishop showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Bishop's in the position he wants to be in. Scored the knockdown, now back in the corner, resetting things.
You don't use it enough. Jump.
You're fighting his fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Wait, let's see some defense, more punches.
I got more. Throw them in there.
Lewis has reached that fork in the road now. You get a moment to breathe, a moment to try to clear your head after being knocked down, and it's up to your mind, your body, your disposition as to how do you react and go forward. There's the combo downstairs.
Hit the body.
Good, solid right hand by Lewis. Gets rid of that body shot. Andre Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Stay away from the inside.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. That's a wow! Perfectly executed combination. Lennox Lewis is down. He's going to have to beat the count. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Devastating blow by Lennox Lewis. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. He missed with that headshot. Bishop's right hand working well that time. He scored well. A flush hook scores well for him. Bishop's gathering himself now after scoring a knockdown in that last round. If you were his trainer, what would you be pumping into his head?
Well, I would say, you know what? He hasn't recovered. He hasn't had enough time to completely recover. Listen, be responsible defensively. Don't get reckless, but stay on him. Do not let him recover.
Gotta see those coming.
Oh, and a two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. Good body shot. The right hand came home. That's a bitter hook by Lewis. A well-placed left hand up top. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lennox Lewis. Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. Bishop's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
The final minute of a round that feels like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And this is the kind of fight where you just don't want to have a loser. They're both winners.
Well-struck, solid combination by Lewis. That was a miss by Andre Bishop.
Doing great.
Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Very accurate two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. Lewis has got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Unable to score with the hook. And that does it for this round.
Relax, relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on. Keep on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job. You're doing well.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay?
So round number 4 is underway. Bishop's been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have him up 3 rounds to zip.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although I've thought that before, and the judges see it a different way. But he's been aggressive, and he's been effective.
Pace yourself.
Well off the mark by Andre Bishop. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Bishop's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Good smooth work by Lennox Lewis. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Lennox Lewis's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Lewis. Took a shot, now he gives a left. old 1-2. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
He's working the bar.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Lewis's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. And that's the end of round 4. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Nice defense. Good block by Lennox Lewis. Lewis is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Able to counter that attack. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Andre Bishop. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Now this is boxing 101. So useful and effective. The doubled up quick jabs by Lennox Lewis. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Lewis is on the receiving end of a hook. Beautiful game plan there. Big shot he just scored with. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
Stops the fight. Lennox Lewis's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Bishop's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.